Marc Kagney, representing Fatal Overdose Records. You know, West Side Till I Die.
Yeah, you were CEO of Fatal Overdose, right? Or
Yeah,
still is?
Exactly. You know, we about to make the big comeback push. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple of things popping off. We'll be out here this summer.
That's what's up. Let the world know how it was putting the first project together and the response that you got.
Oh, it was extremely difficult process. We had a lot of, it was a compilation project, so we had a lot of people to chase down to get songs done. This time I'm working with a more confined set of artists, so it ain't gonna be as difficult to actually put the songs together and everything. But the response, I think, was good. I mean, you know, we got out in the streets, sold a lot of CDs. I think we did maybe 4,000-5,000 copies. We all over the state, Flint, you know, of course here in Detroit, Lansing, Grand Rapids, you know, Ohio, Kentucky, went down to Atlanta, you know, so it was good.
All right, and you were saying the compilation. How hard was it to really get everybody together, and what were some of the steps that you had to take or other people had to take to put together a compilation album?
The difficulty in doing the compilation, like I stated earlier, is just different personalities, different ideas, getting everybody on the same page. Which it wasn't difficult per se working with the artists, because they was really, you know, focused and, you know, about doing everything. It was just trying to, the time, you know, make sure everybody was available. We had a session, or trying to get studio time when everybody was available. So that's really the difficulty in it, and, you know, make sure everybody, that when you go to pick the beats and everything, everybody like the tracks, and, you know, it is what it is, but it came out good. Fatal Overdose Records, Addicted to First Dosage, you know what I'm saying? All you boys out here might have got a copy of them, you know, the CD with the syringe through it. It's popping. You'll see it out here again.
That's what's up. And also, man, what do you think about the Detroit movement that's going on right now?
I think that it's a lot of talented cats here. I think we get slept on for whatever reason, I don't know, but it's cats out here working every day that's, I mean, extremely talented. That no, people need to quit sleeping on us, real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all that, you know, I mean, I don't know what the hell they thinking. We Motown. What y'all thought? All the talent just got up and moved away? Hell no, we still here.
That's what's up. And also, man, what do you think about, like, you know, they talk about the hating. Do you see any hating, or do you think it's more that we come together nowadays?
I think that it's a lot of cat. I think it's like depending on who you know, because like if you know somebody, then I think like people more inclined to accept if you got like a mutual somebody that brings y'all together. Other than that, you know, I think it's probably still some hate going on here. You know what I'm saying? We need to stop that. You know what I'm saying? Support our own. And I think, you know, a big thing about it is, I won't call nobody out, but radio need to gravitate to our artists, and, you know, because they beat us over the head with all these cats from out of town. That's how they get to popping here. Beat us over the head with some of our own people, and you know, and let us do some things here. Radio drops. I mean, whatever it takes, man. Let us do the same thing you letting them cats from out of town do.
That's what's up. Also, let them know, like, give them some advice on like paperwork, owning your masters, copywriting. Speak on some of the business aspect of being an independent label.
It's extremely important to make sure you keep up with all your paperwork. Have all your T's crossed and your I's dotted. I mean, and that's at anything you try to do business-wise, because you don't want somebody to sneak in behind you and take something that you can work hard to build. So don't get nobody no copies of your music unless you got your stuff copywritten. Don't be just running around giving it to your friends, letting your aunties and them listen to it, and because you never know who visiting your auntie that's plotting on stealing on. I mean, because this your baby. I mean, it's something that you visualize, you conceptualize, you brought to fruition. You don't want somebody else getting credit for that.
That's what's up. And also, who also helped you co-produce or executive produce the Fatal Overdose?
You know, my man Wayne De Niro, Kenny Capone. You know, we the heads of Fatal Overdose Records. We had a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that helped. My man AK from Oops Entertainment, wealth of knowledge, gave me, you know, tremendous amounts of just time, you know, to let me ask as many questions as I wanted to. My man Helliver, you know, made West Entertainment, tremendous, again, you know, producer, rapper, you know, he landed. I think he owned maybe 4 or 5 joints on my album. He did like it's like 17 tracks on there, including it's 20 total, but you know you got the intro, the outro, and the skit, I think. So Helliver did maybe 15 of the tracks, and then you know we got Dee Dee, the vice president. You know, she take care, you know, like keeping track of like different things, you know, money, and making sure that you know everybody places they're supposed to be on time and things like that.
That's what's up. And let them know where we at today.
We're in the studio today working with my man Slimmy Hoffa, who again is on the Fatal Overdose project. We'll be on the new Fatal Overdose project, Paper Game Records. You know, it is what it is, you know. Keep a lookout for your boy in that CD with the syringe through it, because you will see it all over the city in the summertime.
All right. Any last advice you want to give any up-and-coming artists or labels or anything?
Just, it's a consistent grind. I mean, just even like some days, I mean, I ain't doing nothing but thinking. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but thinking, but I ain't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I heard somebody say once, you know, hustlers don't sleep, they take naps. If you in this shit, you can't even really take a nap, you know? So you just gotta always be focused, always be working hard. Younger cats is just starting to write, and you know, it's more than just rhyming words. You know what I'm saying? Check for your song quality. Make sure you putting together good songs, not just, you know, oh, my verse is tight, because if you got one verse is good but the other two not, or the hook ain't making no sense, you know, so that's what you want to do. You know, if you're in a group, you want to make sure all y'all on the same wavelength on what the song supposed to sound like, and you know, just continue to practice, because anything that you practice at, you can become good at if you put that time and that work in, and you gotta have a great work ethic at no matter what it is you do. Yeah, this is Marc Kagney, Fatal Overdose representative, and you watching the Promoter Live.